morning, ma'am. Can you hear me okay? Are you hearing me? I don't hear you. Do you not have your audio on? Check your audio.
Okay,
All right. Do you hear me okay now?
I'm sorry, I still can't hear you. Okay, I can hear you now.
Okay. I was going to say my speaker's turned up.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. I'm Judge Gomez with the Andrews Municipal Court. Would you state your name, please,
C.Valenzuela,
and your date of birth?
06/06/03.
So your date of birth is June 6th of 2003?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's a different date of birth than what we have on the ticket. Did you give the officer a
Yes. No, ma'am. The officer had messed up the date of birth on here and other things on like the other people's tickets as well.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and continue then. You were charged with possession of tobacco products. This is a status offense.
Yes, ma'am.
Because of your age, because you're under 21, it would be illegal for you to possess a tobacco product. You do have a right to hire an attorney to be present during this proceeding or any time that you're questioned or interviewed by any peace officers or attorneys of the state. Are you wanting to continue without an attorney present?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I do need to get a plea from you on this charge. Do you wish to say guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
Okay. So for this type of a charge, you can pay the ticket if you wish. It's $130. You are required by law to complete a tobacco awareness class. With that in mind, you can also be placed on deferred to keep it off your record. You still have to complete the tobacco class, post a $100 bond, which is covering the court costs and the special expense fee to set you up. The fine itself is $50. You would not owe the fine unless you ended up not completing the class. Then you would owe the fine, and then you would end up with a conviction. Which direction do you want to continue with today?
The tobacco classes.
You wish to be placed on deferred, or are you wanting to pay the ticket and just do the class?
Pay the ticket and do the class.
Okay.
But what if I can't pay the ticket today?
I can give you up to 30 days to pay that without adding any more money to it. Do you think you can get it paid for the next 30 days?
Yes.
Okay.
I believe I can.
Okay, so I'm going to send you some paperwork that you're going to print out, sign, and you can either scan it back to me or you can mail it back to me, or you can drop it off downstairs at the drive-through window where the cashiers are. There's a drive-through window right by them. There's a night drop if they're not there, or you can just drop it in the inbox there. All right. And then when you get ready to pay, you can pay through that same drive-through window, or you can go in. The city downstairs is accepting walk-ins through the front door. For the class, you're going to do it online. You do have to pay for the class to take it, and I'm not sure what it cost, but you're going to Google Texas approved tobacco awareness class. It's a 4 to 6 hour class that you can find online. I'll send you some paperwork that you're going to need to sign about it. You're going to have 60 days at the very most to get that class done. But if you can get it done while you're still on the winter break, that might help you out. But get that class done, get the certificate back to us within the next 60 days. Once we get that certificate, we can close the case. Otherwise,
Okay.
we don't get that certificate. Understand, it is court order for you to do it. So if you don't get that class turned in to us, what we're going to do is send a note to DPS requiring that they suspend you from getting a license. You don't have a license at this time, right?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so this will suspend you from ever getting a license. I do need to get your social
Okay.
security number. So I want you to email. Are you there?
Sorry.
That's fine.
Sorry. Okay.
I want you
I
to
will email that to you.
I don't want to, this is being recorded, so I don't want to put it on any public notice. So I want you to send that to me by email. We do have to have that on,
Yes, ma'am.
as well as a valid mailing
Okay.
address for you. So is the address on this ticket correct? That Bel Air address?
Yes.
Address. Just while this case,
Yes. 1213 Bel Air Drive.
just while this case is open.
Yes, ma'am.
We need to always be kept up to date of a good address, okay? You are required by
Okay.
form. Now just remember, you can't have tobacco products till you're 21, so remember that in the future so that you don't get another ticket like this, okay? Do you have
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
any for me?
I'm sorry.
Do you have any questions for me?
How long do you think that tobacco class like usually takes?
It's a 4 to 6 hour class. So depending on which
Okay.
register for, it'll either be 4 hours or 6 hours.
Okay.
There's some
Okay.
that are 8 hours. You don't want to do that one, just the one in the middle, 4 to 6. So
Okay.
once you register for the class, if you need to get out of the class, just make sure you save it so that you can get back into it. If you don't save the
Okay.
class, I've heard people have had to pay again and start over. So be real careful getting in and out of the class if you have to get out of it.
Okay.
Okay? Any other
Okay.
questions?
No, ma'am. That's all.
Okay, I will send you all the paperwork by email. And if you do have a question after that, you're free to call me and ask me, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. You're excused.